Yeah, so my name is Janelle Karras. I'm from Denver, Colorado, or I live there now. I'm originally from Los Angeles, and I've been in real estate for a little over 30 years. So I started when I was about 3 years old.
Okay. In your words, what's the difference between conventional brokerage and what you guys do here, like
Uh-huh.
exchanging or whatever you want to call it, creative real estate?
Yeah. So I've always been kind of the out of the box, I know that's kind of a cliche term now, but kind of out of the box thinker. When I started in real estate, I was always looking at ways to differentiate myself. And I think with exchangers, that's what it is. It's all about not necessarily doing the same thing over and over, but really looking at and counseling the client and really finding out what are their goals. Because when somebody goes to sell a property, it's just not selling that property. They're going to do something else, right? They're going to move into another property. They're going to take that money. They're going to do something with it. So with the exchangers, it's really finding out what the needs of the clients are and being able to put a deal together. It's not just about selling a property and getting an offer and closing. It's really being able to then exchange. Hey, I have this, you have this. How do we make this work? So it's super creative, and that's why I really enjoy it. I think more deals get made out of that, being able to really look at properties and be able to do that exchange.
Do you feel like you're more of an asset to your clients? By
Yeah,
knowing
and
it?
so for me, I do something a little bit different too. That's what got me really interested in the exchange group. I sell property via auction. So auction is very different than kind of your, traditional type of real estate. So I heard about the exchangers and how they worked with clients, and they, again, kind of that out of the box, not doing the ordinary traditional, presenting an offer type of thing and then negotiating from there. So that's why I really started hanging out with exchangers, and I've learned so much. There's so many different ways to actually sell property or move property. So a lot of times with exchangers, they always say, oh, we're not selling, because they're always exchanging in and out of properties.
What are some of the benefits of exchanging versus conventional brokerage?
Yeah, so again, I think with a conventional brokerage, it's, hey, I have this property and I put a dollar amount on it, and then I'm sitting and waiting for somebody to come and make me an offer. Where exchanging is, hey, I have this property, but I'm interested in these other types of properties or these other investments or opportunities. And so I think that it really opens up the ability to move more property, to create more deals than just in a traditional type of, yeah.
Now that since you've been coming to the exchangers, local and national, would you consider real estate to be an art form?
That's a great question. Yeah, it really is, especially when you think about exchanging, because and again, going back to that creativity. So creativity, art, being creative. So yeah, I do see it as an art form. And I've learned so much, and some of the people that have been here for many years exchanging, every time I come, I learn something new or another way in which to be able to, make a deal happen. And that's really what it's all about, making deals happen.
Do you feel like they're welcoming, that they're willing to help each other?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say when you asked about what are the people like. Yeah, I mean, so the people in the room are, again, all about making the deal happen, but helping each other. And that's really what it boils down to. Like, you can't do this on your own. And what's interesting is you could present a property and say, okay, here's what my seller is looking for. This is the property I have. And there's other people in the room that come up with ideas that you may have never even thought of about how to make that specific deal work. So everybody's really, really helpful. They all work together. They're very open about sharing thoughts and ideas. I feel like just because somebody might bring a package to the meeting, it's not really their deal, it's our deal. And how do we make it happen? How do we make it work?
Okay, and I have one more question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like your job?
I love my job. Yeah. And the thing that I really love about my job is being able to help people move on with their life. So with our clients, right, they have a property, they want to move out of it, regardless of what they want to do next, right? They're at point A, they want to get to point B, and maybe they don't really know how to do that. And that's where we step in, and especially with exchangers, because we have multiple ways that we can help move their property. It's just not, again, putting a price on it, putting it in the MLS and hoping that it sells.